happy readers. Today we're doing chapters 43 to 45 of Linger. Chapter 43 is the one in which Tom Culpepper stops by and just is a total poop face to everybody in this scene, chapter, whatever you want to call it. He pretty much drops off this dead wolf at Sam's house and is like, oh hey, if I ever catch a wolf again, I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to keep shooting them until they're all gone. And so I know this has something to do with your adopted father, so fix it. He doesn't even ask questions. It's just kind of like, hey, I know you're feeding the wolves. Okay, bye. He's such a politician. He's just like, this is how it's gonna be. This is how things are gonna get done. And it's just like, okay, hold on a second, buddy. Breathe. Think about animals. Not necessarily like PETA, you know, that kind of stuff. Equal treatment of animals, you know, that kind of stuff. Just think about, like, you know, animals need to eat, and if they're finding food around Mercy Falls, that's where they're going to stay. In chapter 44, we learned this in chapter 43, but they bury Victor, and they have this like mini ceremony, and Sam, you know, tells his little poem, and you know, Cole has this harsh reality where he's just like, I don't know, I think he almost is kind of like, I'm glad that I'm human right now because that could be me. He has all these flashbacks about Victor joining the band and, you know, that kind of stuff and their friendship. And he has a silent promise that he gives to Victor, which is that he's going to stop running. He's going to just, you know, live with what is happening with his life. On to chapter 45. Sam definitely knows that there's something going on with Grace, and he just keeps waiting for this perfect moment to bring it up, and they're just, honestly, anytime you want to bring up something of importance, there's never like necessarily like a right time. Like, sure, you might like be like, oh, let's wait for it. No. Isabel comes marching in like it's her second home, because it really is. Like, she's over at Sam's house more than she's probably at her house sometimes. Well, more often that she's at school, at least. I loved her line about the fact that like she told her dad that she was going to the library and he had no idea when the library closed. I love Isabel's like come to Jesus meetings with everybody in this book. She's just like, hey, I'm gonna confront you and I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and this is what you need to do with it, because there isn't really like an adult to give them like the voice of reason, like there was the bookstore owner with Sam in some of the first chapters. But as far as like in the later chapters, Isabel is the adult. She's the voice of reason, so that the person isn't totally lost and totally just like aimlessly walking around their own life, metaphorically. And even though this is talked about throughout the book, it kind of gets nitty-gritty here and actually like just straight out says why Cole is a wolf, or why he got bitten in the first place. I guess it's just to like justify and keep like, you know, saying this is why Beck chose me, and this is why this is solid, this is why, you know, I am still alive. And I think this is the first like moment when he's like, okay, I'm figuring this out for myself, and finally, it's okay if I don't change right now. It's okay that I'm human right now. It's, you know, this is fine. That is the end of this read-along. Questions for this video. Why is Sam so scared to talk to Grace about what is going on with herself? I think it would be very important for them to just, you know, say it. You know, what is going on with you? Do you think that Isabel being the voice of reason is justified, or do you think that she's just being really mean and really angry? And are you happy that Cole is now in a happy place? But yeah, I hope you have a great day and keep reading Linger.